This week on the Hoover Boys.
90 all day long. Come on, be a big silver. If this is a coin, it's silver. There it is. Oh, yeah, buddy. Let me see that thing. Oh my gosh. Big silver. Big silver right here. You want to get in the shot, Bill? Completely up to you. Doesn't matter to me. I don't know if people want to see you or not.
I know, I'm ugly according to Bob and everybody else.
Well, Bill and I are detecting a new farm field. I got permission at like a week or so ago. We walked onto the field. He pops a button. I pop 2 buttons. One's a Tomback, one's a Dandy. And then nothing but cancel all and junk ever since. We just took a break. I walked into the field and got a beautiful high tone. Nice to see a place with a plowed field. Everybody does no-till these days, but no doubt about that one. I already popped it up. It's a big coin.
Oh yeah.
You beeping my machine, buddy?
Not meaning to.
Big copper. Big fat copper. It's probably gonna be a braided hair if I had to guess. Oh no, it looks like it's gonna be a chunky one.
Ooh.
But I see a 1 cent, so that's my guess. Braided hair. See if there's any details on it. I see Liberty. A little chewy, like most of our farm field coppers, but positive ID always makes me happy. That's 1 cent there. It's actually not a braided. Turns out to be a classic head, as the wind picks up, of course. Lady Liberty looking to the left. You see the O right there. I believe it to be a 1810. So that's a nice old copper right there. These were minted between 1808 to 1814. Just a few years. Well, since the large cent, I have picked up 2 more flat buttons. Always a great sign. And I do believe I have a coin here. I haven't seen it, but it certainly sounds like one. It's tight and high. High and tight. You don't really need a shovel digging in freshly plowed field. Be a silver this time. Be silver. Don't be a clad quarter. It's a clad quarter. Well, what are you gonna do? Buzzinga. Well, unfortunately, the uneven terrain here, because it was freshly plowed, is messing up Bill's ankle. He injured his ankle pretty bad last year, and he can barely walk in this stuff. But I have another coin signal here, so I don't know what he's gonna do. We might have to try to change sites and find some flat terrain, but listen to this. Tight. Coin tightness. And there she is. Another big copper. Nice. Boop. Are you going to be as disgusting as the first? Ew, it's gross. This one's beeping a little bit lower. I'm going to call a Draped bust this time. Let me try to finger it out. Well, this one seems to have some sort of fire damage. This coin was definitely at a fire. Maybe there used to be some here that burned down. It's not a whole lot of iron, so who knows. I can make out the word United right here. So I do believe I have some sort of large cent. But it beeped around 80. That's pretty low. Usually sometimes it's the older ones that beep lower like that. But hey, that's a great sign. Hopefully the next one will be silver. Had a nice faint signal here. I had to kick a bunch of the loose dirt away, but it sounds absolutely beautiful now. Let's see what we got here. Tight. Get out the hand digger. Be a 2 reals. Oh, I see a big coin. Another big copper. Dang, Bill, you really gotta go, buddy? That's number 3 copper since lunch. Ugh, it's all caked up. Let me try to scrape it up and see what we have here. Another big copper, though. How lovely. Yeah, this one's pretty smooth, but I do believe I have a positive identification. This is the reverse. I think it's a Connecticut Copper. There's the profile looking to the left, and I can see Connecticut over here. Rich Williamson, if you're watching, I'm sorry, buddy. He's up in Connecticut and he's never found one. Maybe he has by the time this video came out. I hope he has, but that's 3 coins, man, since lunch. Look at that.
It never happens after lunch.
I know, usually it turns off after lunch.
I know.
Yeah. Got a couple more buttons too. Alright.
I like them.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I know.
Well, Billy, remember this morning when we were walking over there? I was like, I bet there's a seated half out here somewhere. Well, this is a $50 signal. $90 all day long. Come on, be a big silver. If this is a coin, it's silver. There it is.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy. Let me see that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Big silver. Big silver right here.
Some more.
Yeah. Be old. Be a seated. I'm gonna flip it. It's a half. Be a seated. Be a seated. I'm just savoring the moment. I have no idea. It's a $50 though. Oh my God, it's right. See if I can pop it. It's reeded. It's US. It's a $50. Come on, baby. Be seated. All the large cents in here. It's seated, dude. Oh my God. 1876. I just found a seated Liberty $50. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here, take this. Oh, Randy. It finally worked, buddy. He sent me a seated Liberty half for good luck, just like Mark. And I finally found both of them, a Barber half and a seated Liberty $50. Dude, the boys are gonna freak out. That deserves some foo-foo juice. What do you think, buddy?
Definitely.
Oh my God, here. Get down here. It's a seated half, man.
You called it.
I did. Who calls a seated half? This dirt's gonna be stubborn.
Yeah, no, it's like concrete.
Yeah. Let me get that out of my mouth and finish cleaning this thing up.
Gosh, look at that thing.
I think it's an 1876, which means it's a centennial. 100 years after we declared our independence. I just got sat down
In a big way.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This is one of the coins that obviously everyone wants to dig, and I never thought it would happen to me. Never. 1876 seated Liberty $50. Boy, does that feel so good to say. Oh, $50. There's no mint. It's a Philadelphia. Not a bad looking coin. Condition wise, it does have some staining on it, but she is absolutely stunning in my book. And absolutely priceless to me. I got that special feeling we detect for, buddy. I'm in awe. I love you. And I love you guys too. I love you too, Bill.
Just wish that the rest of the gang, Brad and Lee, were here to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But
trying not to show what's going on behind you there.
Brad,
You look better from this angle anyway.
Yeah.
You're a big deal.
That's a good thing. It's kind of sport.
I'm in awe.
You gotta be.
She cleaned up beautifully. I know this might sound weird to a lot of people out there, especially if you're not a treasure hunter, but I have dreams about finding certain coins. And I've had more dreams about this coin than any other coin that I've wanted to dig, including a gold coin. I've had more dreams about digging a seated Liberty $50 than I have a gold coin. I've never dug a gold coin, but I finally found the coin that is haunting my dreams, and it feels so good to say.
Bill. Big copper. Just flipped her out. That was a deeper one. Huh. Might be another colonial. I think I might see a King George II. It's a KG2, dude. Huh. Wiping pretty good too. About time I found a nice copper out of this field. Huh. That's so weird. Get from a seated half to a King George II colonial halfpenny. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. Wiping kind of good too. We'll finish cleaning up, look at it, and wrap up. I'm having a good time today.
As you can see, that $50 woke Bill up. He's working through the pain now, but this is pretty tough terrain. But when there's coins like this coming out of the ground, you work through the pain. Let's go find some more.
Alright, well, just flipped out round. It's a 58 signal out of the hole. Some guessing button. Guessing. Maybe it's a little coin. It feels like a coin. Maybe it's a token or something. Let me scrape it up. That way it feels like a coin. That'd be one low beeping coin. Maybe a farthing. British farthing. That'd be nice. Well, the back of this one's pretty toasty, but it is a coin. It turns out to be a Draped bust half cent. Yeah, unfortunately the wind's picking up. It looks like an 1805, maybe 1806. It's got to be a counterfeit because it beeps at a 58 out of the hole. That's different. These things usually beep around 80, and it beeps at a 58, so I'm thinking counterfeit. I'm going to put it in the pocket and keep going.
Well, unfortunately, Bill's done digging. His ankle couldn't take it anymore. And believe it or not, I just popped out another copper. I think. I saw the edge of it.
Right down in here. It looks like a coin to me. Another big and green. You alright, buddy? You don't have to come over. I know you're hurting.
I told you I wanted to see it. Oh, we got hit.
Oh, I think it's a matron. I don't think we've had one of them yet today.
No, but that's what? Number what?
It's nice 6 copper on the
I
day.
told you you're getting 10 today.
I'm getting 10 coppers.
Yep.
The reverse wipe pretty nice. It's having been smacked with a plow a few times. But that's what we have there. Matron head large cent. There's Lady Liberty looking to the left.
Definitely in a little nectar sector here, as
Oh,
Brad likes to call it. I can't believe this. We haven't even like dipped into the big field at all. We're just like right along the driveway here, behind a whole bunch of really old houses. That's why we're here. Copper number 6.
10.
So I'm in a pretty trashy part of the field right now. There's a lot of can slaw and bottle caps, and I often say, I thought I was digging a bottle cap. Watch this. Old coppers and bottle caps will sound awfully alike. Here's a bottle cap right here on the ground, right? Mid 75, flappy. Pretty much the same signal, right? But that's not a bottle cap. That's a bottle cap. That's not a bottle cap. Same signal. That's not a copper. What do we have? Usually when they beep in the 70s, it's a colonial. Wiping kind of smooth. Let me try to finger this one out. Definitely been plow whacked a few times. It's all bowed up. This one's definitely going to be hard for you guys to see it. But that is a bust looking to the left. I believe it to be a King George II Hibernia. I think I can see the faint outline of a harp here. It'd be a little crown right there. And be a harp on this side. So it'd be a King George II minted for Ireland and brought over here and circulated in the colonies. Worn out, but that's number 7 on the day for copper coins. So let's see if there's any more bottle cap signals in here. Here's a different relic. Huh. It looks like a lion head, some sort of buckle or something. It's got a little loop-de-hole there. Looks pretty early. I don't know, I've never seen one before. There hasn't been a whole lot of relics in this field. It's been all coins and a couple buttons. But that's different. I like that. Wow. I knew this was interesting when I dug it, but I didn't know how interesting until I got home and looked it up. It turns out to be British Royal Navy, and it's off an officer's sword belt. There'd be another lion head on this side, and it would attach in the middle with a snake buckle. It was made sometime between 1795 and 1815. We have been back to this site to hopefully look for more pieces of it. Unfortunately, we didn't get any video that day, but we did come up with some more interesting relics. Bob dug one of those Spanish buttons that looks like a real. Unfortunately, it's broken right where the date is. These buttons were made sometime in the late 1700s, 1760s through 1780s. But unfortunately, it's broken. It's a big, beautiful coat button. And here's the other things that I found that day. This isn't everything, just the more interesting thing. It's got a couple ball buttons, a few flat buttons. Some of these might be military, but they're so toasted, unfortunately. Got a tobacco tamper, 2 1/4 coppers. They're all toasted too. This one's definitely a large set. Got this ring, pretty sure it's a junker, but I think it's an older junker. It's not marked anywhere, and it's pretty fancy. I don't know what the shield would have been. There was a Civil War bullet there. And then this. And this is part of a 1820s militia belt plate. You can see the talon and the arrows right there. So now we need to find more pieces of this buckle and hopefully more of the lion buckle. Well, my feet and my legs and my ankles are absolutely on fire, so I can't imagine how bad that was to have a bum leg out there. And I'm sorry, dude, I couldn't leave. Once those coins started coming out of the ground, I wasn't going nowhere. I know, buddy. And here's all the work. You know, there's plenty of cans and bottle caps and all the other fun things we find in the fields besides all this stuff. Bill, you found a piece of pottery.
Chunk of lead.
Chunk of lead.
And a button.
And a button. That was the first find of the day. And here's all my goodies. Got some different little pieces of stuff up top. Hunk of buckle. There's that lion buckle. Here's a little bead. I don't think it's very precious. Some clad. Got on 6 buttons, 1 tomback, 7 coppers. I'm sorry, buddy. I couldn't pull out 10. The fire damage one looks like it's a matron. Here's another matron. That's the classic head. We got the Draped bust half cent. This is the King George II. I believe this is a Hibernia King George II. It's the back of the Connecticut Copper. And that finally happened today. Beautiful, seated Liberty $50. My neighbor's cutting his grass again today. Big shocker. He cuts his grass like 4 times a day. You see all those big toppers and stuff, buddy? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Daddy filled up with some history today. Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna play some basketball now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like downtown.
You gonna go from downtown?
Yeah.
Well, until next week, help clean up the ground, dig it all, and take your trash with you. Bye, Seamus.
Because I'm Horse Rider.
Yeah, give me a high five. Ow!
What's up, B?
So, last time Bill and I got out, this happened.
What? Oh, come on.
Just look at it.
Oh, no.
Finally got my seated half, big.
No. Seriously?
Yeah. A lob dugger.
What?
I got 7 coppers and a British keeper to like a snake buckle.
You got
British
a snake buckle?
Like the end piece. Like British Royal Navy. That's where we're going today.
This is where we're going today?
Yeah, but we're going to find the house, the home site. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, thing.
I thought that was my good luck coin. Seriously?
I got a hand job Brad too, because that's the coin we talk about every time we go metal detecting.
Dude, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, I cleaned her up a little bit. She was a little stained.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Thanks, buddy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What did Bill find?
A
a button.
Let's go.
So everybody knows you found a gold coin before me, right? Put that hand out, B.
What's up?
I got that before you.
No.
2 weeks ago with Billy at the new spot.
No!
Isn't that awful?
No!
Isn't that horrible?
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That was a long butt bank, man.
Yeah, it was killing me.
And I've been sworn to secrecy.
I dropped it on him last week when we went back.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, I'm gonna rub it the whole time. It's
Yeah.
gonna be by the time we get there. Well, you want
I
it
would
back so
throw
soon?
it.
Ah!
Thanks, buddy.